Hello and welcome back to Up the Villa podcast, and welcome to Transfer Hub, your home of Aston Villa's news, transfer news, new signings. We'll be having it all covered over the summer. So we've got a little cheeky rumour coming out today, and it's Takefusa Kubo from Real Sociedad. He's apparently on Aston Villa's radar, and this is coming from Fichares, a news outlet. So I just thought I'd just come on and offer my thoughts on the rumour. He's a energetic, live wire, pacey winger, and there is an air of unpredictability about his game, which I think I quite like, and I'm quite favoured by. So yeah, let's have a little bit of a deep dive into Kubo's player profile, and we'll find out a little bit more about him. So he's 21 years of age, and he has a SOFA score rating of 6.97. So he's a young player. He's played 30 games this season. He started 25. He scored 8 goals, and he has 3 assists this season. So yeah, pacey, live wire. If we have a look at some of his key attributes, are his tackling's very strong, his key passes and his through balls are strong. He's also a good presser of the ball as well, so he really presses well, and I think that's what comes into his tackling as well. So he likes to play short passes, he likes to dribble, he gets fouled often, likes to cut inside and likes to tackle. And then interestingly, that's got his weakness, is his passing, but he's very strong at through balls and strong at passes as well. So I'm not sure about that there, to be fair. So where's this link come from then? So like I say, it's come from Fichares, and they've said that Aston Villa are looking at new talents to strengthen its squad next season. And this time, the Villains' radar points to the sensational Japanese winger Takefusa Kubo, currently playing in a prominent in Real Sociedad, where his performance and skills have positioned him as one of the most outstanding footballers in the Spanish league. Kubo has become a goal of desire for several European teams, but Aston Villa seems to be very interested in getting his services. So, what is the key factor in the Kubo link to Aston Villa? The main driver of the possible signing is Unai Emery, coach of Aston Villa, who already knows firsthand the potential of Kubo. Both coincided in their time at Villarreal, where the young Japanese showed glimpses of his quality under the orders of the Basque coach. Emery considers Kubo as a player with a promising future and is convinced that his incorporation into the English team could bring a quality leap in the attack of the Villains. So there we go. So, however, Kubo's obstacle on the arrival of Aston Villa is his release clause, which amounts to 60 million euros. So, very, very pricey. I'm not sure whether we could maybe do some sort of deal, but I think I'm looking at our window in two different areas. I'm looking at the window in the big players that need to come into Aston Villa. I think we are going to break our record transfer fee. I think that one will be broken in this window. I think we will be signing some really big players. But then I see us signing some little hidden gems, some players that just go completely under the radar. You know, we look at when Emery was at Arsenal, you know, he signed Martinelli for like 2.5 million. So he does really have an eye for, you know, striking deals with key players. So I think that's an area I think we're going to look at. And I think this is an interesting link because it's a link that we linked with another player and it's in a certain position as well. It's a winger. So I think we are really, really looking to strengthen that forward line. And I think to have that air of unpredictability about us is something that I think in recent weeks, I'm looking at the side and I'm thinking at times that the current Villa side does look a little bit one-dimensional at times. You know, when I'm sort of looking at a Traore, he's looking to cut back inside. it all feels a little bit predictable. And I think Villa do really need this unpredictable side to us where a player can just get on the ball and just do something completely out of the blue. I looked at a game when we drew to West Ham 1-1 at the Olympic Stadium, and I really felt like that was a game that we could have gone on to win, but I just think we missed that spark, didn't we? We just miss a bit of a vibe out wide when we're playing in this system where you've got Bailey coming off Watkins, or you've got Traore, or you've got Buendia. I think we are really lacking that little bit of a pace outlet, that little bit of a trickery. So I think it's an interesting link. It's one to keep an eye on. And it's just interesting to see where these links are sort of seeing the positions that we are sort of looking at. And I think we can all agree that sort of that out wide area is a player in which I think we can highlight as an area that we do need to improve on. So, Kubo is young, expensive, but, I do think he's got a little bit of something that we actually lack at the minute as well. So I think when we are doing these transfer rumours, it's key to have a look at how can they impact Aston Villa? Where can they fit in? Are they in a position that it looks like you can see what we're trying to do at the minute, but can they improve what we're trying to do? And, Kubo might not be a starter, but at least there's a different option, something a little bit different. If we are doing a like-for-like substitution, it's like for like in a certain position, but you're getting something a little bit different. And I think at the minute, the like for like is literally like for like. And so I think that's an interesting observation that I made. So Villa fans, let me know, what are your thoughts on this transfer link? Do you think that this is a position that we do really need to improve on as well? So I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. So thanks everyone for watching, and up the Villa.